Hi, welcome to the Truth of Tal and Isaac. I'm Tal.
I'm Isaac.
Episode number 31. Famous number 31?
Reggie Miller.
Reggie Miller. Perfect. Big show tonight.
Big show.
NBA playoff update. Wow, a lot's happened in the last 24 hours. A little foreign substance, a little baseball talk, Loki review, Gretzky story, and just off the highlights, AP news, big person news about the Star of the Truth. We'll get to that in the last 2 minutes of the show. Off the top,
Let's do Loki.
let's
Spend
do
a minute on Loki.
right now.
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's spend a minute on Loki.
do it. Trying way too hard, not much fun. Some potential.
I disagree. So I like him more than you.
Yep.
We've only seen the first episode. We have not seen episode 2, which came out today.
Okay.
So we'll watch that soon. I like the first episode. I'm going in skeptical because I didn't ask for a Loki show. Right? Like, Falcon Winter Soldier, sick. I like those two dudes. I'm cool with that. WandaVision, I didn't love the show, but I like Wanda and I like Vision. Loki, I like Loki, but is he... Like, I think he's better as the Scottie Pippen. Right? He's a much better 2 than he is a 1.
100%.
And he's a great 2, I think. Great 2. Maybe even a 3, right? Like, he's maybe Drew Holiday. Great 3 option. But he's not 1, right? The Pelicans, when Drew Holiday was their 1 and no AD, Drew Holiday was not a good 1. He's a better 3. So, it's good. It's not great. I think it'll get better. I hope it'll get better.
What do you like about it? What do you dislike about it?
I like Owen Wilson. I think he's pretty funny.
So is that Owen or Luke?
That's Owen.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. So I like Owen Wilson in it. I like time stuff. I like jumping through time. I think that's cool. That's fun. What don't I like? I don't need to know the complexities of the character Loki. Like it's well done.
Sure you don't want to find out about his tragic flaws and why he behaves this way? Because that's what I don't like.
Yeah, I'm cool. I agree there. I think it'll get better. I trust Marvel guys. They're smart.
And that's the thing. Like, first episode was not very good. Like, it just was not very exciting. It was too much Loki's tragic flaws. Wilson character is funny. He's a good dude. Some of the other characters are pretty neat where they just zap people because they don't pay attention.
Yeah.
The Time Variance Authority does not have a lot of street cred at this point. They're going to have to do some cool things to elevate their street cred.
Give him a bit.
It's kind of like LaMelo Ball. He was kind of poopy and overhyped.
You want to do a little segue now?
Sure.
Look at this. Planned transition. LaMelo Ball, Rookie of the Year. I would have wanted to see Edwards win it.
Producer says good transition.
Thank you.
Welcome.
I wanted Edwards to win it. Do you know how many games Edwards missed this year?
6.
Zip. Whew. He didn't miss a game. And Jokic won MVP. He didn't miss a game. That was really...
And Jokic, a lot of winning the MVP was based on his ability to play so much more than a beat.
Exactly. But for Rookie of the Year, you just throw that logic out the window. I don't like LaMelo Ball. I don't like his play style. I don't like the amount of hype they get. It's not all personal. A lot of it's just like, I don't like opening Instagram and seeing 8 LaMelo Ball highlights. I just don't care for that. I'm okay with 2, maybe 3, not 8. So I wanted Edwards to win it. I like Ant-Man a lot.
Ball is like a Kardashian.
Great comp. That's a good take.
Good. Okay. Are we done talking about Loki?
I think so. Do you have anything more to add?
Your Marvel Universe. Be badass. Okay?
Okay, not everything's going to be Endgame, right?
I recognize that, but don't talk about feelings that much. If we want feelings, we'll watch, I don't know, RuPaul or something.
No, wow. Bad take.
I don't know. The girls in our house
Grey's
watch
Anatomy.
RuPaul.
That's a lot
Grey's Anatomy. Yeah. There you go. Okay.
And we don't watch a whole lot of Grey's Anatomy here, if you couldn't tell.
No, used to. 1998 or something.
Okay,
Loki's done. We didn't even go off the top yet.
Yeah, we're just running through off the top now.
Okay.
What else you got?
All NBA teams. What's a snub? Talk about that in a minute. Aaron Rodgers. More drama. Everybody shut up.
Actually,
yeah,
we're done with Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Tigers, kind of on fire. The young guns are starting to like throw some bullets. It's exciting. They're only like 7 games under 500, which is still terrible.
It's not that terrible.
They don't need a first or a second pick next year. They need to start to learn how to win. U.S. Open at Torrey Pines will be fun. We got Brooks and Bryson. They're going to beat each other up in the parking lot. You got Phil versus Father Time. Phil Fig Jam. That's how there's a new nickname. I'm not going to tell you what Fig Jam means, but you should look that up. What else we got for off the top?
I think that's it, right? Well, like all NBA stuff.
South Windsor baseball started tonight.
Yeah, shout out Coach Rob,
shout out Coach Rob,
Downs.
Coach Downs, Coach Burns.
Yeah, shout them all out. All NBA stuff. We'll spend a minute on it. Randall's second team as a forward over Jimmy, over Tatum, doesn't make sense to me. Like, if Randall made second team, it was the center. Kawhi getting first team over Embiid, dumb. Like, the fact that Joel Embiid did not get first team is ridiculous.
That's second best player in the NBA this year.
Yeah. And it was first.
So what was LeBron?
Second team. So LeBron got it over Tatum, Jimmy, PG, KD, Harden. I don't know about that, but
I mean, it makes good debate topic, but also it's coin for some dudes like Embiid now.
D-Mitch and
gets
Tatum,
like big money.
They lost on money.
Not money.
Both D-Mitch and Tatum both lost on big money. So Utah and Boston head office, they're celebrating right now.
Yeah.
But Jimmy should have got second team.
Utah's
over
front office. And
what are they? Utah's front office. They're probably being racist.
Just marrying their sisters.
Yeah.
Again.
And cousins.
Cousins. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. A lot of the cousins in Utah.
Yeah, but they're the only team that hasn't been kind of hurt by injuries. So maybe there is something in the whole cousin.
Well, Mike Conley
marrying thing. Oh yeah, I forgot about Conley. Yeah.
And maybe if Gobert gets injured, I wouldn't complain.
I wouldn't complain about Gobert getting injured.
Ball don't lie.
Okay, NBA playoffs.
Yeah, right? We'll go into those now. Yeah.
Okay, so wow. KD.
You want to restart in Bucks Nets?
Yeah, there's three huge things that have happened in the last 24 hours. KD went off last night. CP3 caught COVID. Allegedly, he is vaccinated. So it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. I don't know how it works, but he's probably going to miss the first 2 or 3 games of the finals, correct?
Tough to say. Really tough to
say.
say.
Who's the backup point guard? Cameron Payne?
Yeah.
Who's pretty decent, actually. But
no.
It depends on, okay, so that's the second big thing. The third big thing, which actually might be the biggest, Kawhi Leonard looks like he's out for the playoffs and might be out for a good chunk of next year. ACL is what...
ACL was the injury. I like the memes that are like, why do ACLs exist? Because you never hear about ACLs doing good things. They just get torn and screw people up, which I think is funny.
ACLs are like mosquitoes.
Because let's do KD Bucks Nets. So I watched the game. KD went nuts. Nuts. I want to talk about the Bucks here and how stupid they are.
And that's my question. Why can they not seem to react? KD is lighting them up.
All game.
Maybe put Giannis on him.
Who is Giannis guarding? Joe Harris. He's a couple steps up from me.
Yeah, I'm relatively certain I can give Joe Harris a half-decent check.
Yeah, just run through some screens.
Look at my shirt. White man can't jump. Junior, thanks for the sweet shirt. Oh, Billy.
Billy Ho.
Foods that begin with the letter Q.
White Man Can't Jump, Disney Plus, I think. Go watch it.
It's on Disney Plus?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, we should try and watch that soon. We don't have time to watch that, but I'd love to watch that again. Okay, got a little off topic. So KD went off. So you put Giannis on him.
First team all defense,
First team all defense. And then if you choose not to put Giannis on him, then you trap whomever you can.
You treat him like the Clips treated Luka.
Exactly. You don't let KD beat you. Listen, if Bruce Brown Jeff Green or Blake Griffin are going to go off and beat you, okay, let him beat you. You do not let KD beat you. Arguably the best player on the planet. Right? Before his injury, 2019, it was going to be KD's just going to be awesome.
Were at that time, people were saying the next few years, who's going to be the best player on the planet.
So, I don't know what this ties into with a lot of things. I mean, Milwaukee's karma is that they just must not be very smart.
Well, who's their coach? A moron. I've been calling out for a long time. Budenholzer is not a very smart guy. So,
what's his pedigree like? He must have coached somewhere.
High school, maybe. Junior boys high school. Tops.
Coach Kane would kill him in a coaching 100%. Competition.
Oh yeah, coach off.
Just to be clear, Len Kane. We don't have specific experience on the younger Kane, other than he's kind of mean sometimes on the court. Maybe sometimes.
It's basketball.
Yeah, but Len Kane for sure would outcoach Coach Bud.
Yeah, Budenholzer was just not smart. Put Giannis on him. Tucker, I love, was just getting shredded. Middleton, who I like a lot, was getting killed. and Giannis was in the corner sitting on Joe Harris.
So Tucker's in for defense and a little bit of offense, right? So he didn't play
He's
great
supposed to play
defense
offense.
last night.
He forgot.
And he was just getting chewed up by KD. Okay, so you know what? He probably made a significant difference on the offensive end.
0 points, right?
Zero.
It's like 0 for
goose egg.
3 or something.
Yeah.
Like he didn't shoot much.
Maybe mix it up. But
Put the
listen,
other onto the Kumpo on him.
I agree.
Better than what Tucker did, respectfully.
Yeah. Harden probably shouldn't have even been out there. Again, Harden is playing. We need to substitute super injured guy or you. Well, guess what? They're going to take you to the rack, right? Run, push it. Harden could not run and didn't have to run.
They played him more
Played
than
him
I
a
thought.
lot. And he was like, I don't know, 1 for 10.
And KD didn't
or
step off the
something.
court, which is sweet.
Yeah, that's
Jimmy
actually
in the
pretty
finals. That's why I got flashbacks.
I do give KD lots of credits. This is going to
sure.
be a game he's known
Oh,
for.
people are calling him out. You know, he hasn't won on his own, which he hasn't.
And his own last night.
And now he did it last night, yeah.
Yep. But Karma's still catching up to
The Nets?
Yep.
Ball don't lie,
This
Nets.
this is not over. Like there's gonna like I heard something today where somebody said maybe you just if you're Brooklyn, you sit everybody in the game tomorrow night, which would be Thursday night, and you just put all your chips in the middle of the table for game 7.
Well, I said Bucks in 7, not because the Nets aren't good. I think the Nets on paper are nuts. I said mentally or physically they're gonna fall apart. And physically,
the Nets will?
That's what I said. I've been saying that for a
Well,
while.
they're both falling apart. Who falls apart? Like the Bucks were so lucky to win game 3. They played
Yeah.
poop.
Yeah.
Poop. Okay, that's a lot of attention to that one series. The Sixers, Hawks, again.
My
Sixers,
man Embiid.
Sixers had a chance to put them away and did not. Trae Young stepped up, but listen, the Hawks are pretty deep.
Who said that in episode 1 of The Truth? Who's calling out the Hawks to be good?
You?
Yeah.
Probably not me because I
You were not
never really
sold.
liked Trae Young.
Yeah, you were not
Yeah,
sold.
they're pretty solid.
If it's Hawks Nets, I'm not watching. I'm gonna go Lakers Nets mode again.
Well, they're the healthiest team in the East, and obviously,
Hawks? Yeah.
According to LeBron James, the protector of all, he says this is the NBA's fault for all the playoff injuries and that kind of stuff.
Did Jimmy complain? I forget. For having COVID and then getting injured and then coming back and carrying the Heat to the playoffs?
No, he just put his head down and played hard and shut his mouth.
Yeah. Actually, and then talked a little crap.
Oh, he talked a little bit.
And
crap.
Jimmy,
that's okay.
That's Jimmy.
Yeah.
So Sixers Hawks. Simmons is great defensively. You gotta hit your free throws, man.
Dude.
You gotta hit your throws.
Yeah.
And then I like the Sixers.
And
role
Embiid
players.
is going to have to go beast mode in order to beat the Hawks.
He's giving Capella work, but he just kind of froze last game.
Yep.
So he's got to. So like when we're recording this, like he's playing when we're done recording. So when you're listening to this, the Sixers had either won or lost, and hopefully Embiid steps up because I don't want to see Atlanta.
Nobody wants to see Atlanta.
People in Atlanta do.
Okay, who
Atlanta
else?
has fans because Brooklyn doesn't really have real fans.
Do you want an update?
Sure.
Okay. Philly 24, Atlanta 14. John Collins. And
He's sick.
Man,
Yeah.
just some sweet dunks.
Okay, Suns Nuggets. Not a ton to talk about here, other than Jokic did his best, shouldn't have gotten ejected, and now Chris Paul. So, Chris Paul just catches tough breaks, man. Like, I want him healthy. I really like him. He plays the game the right way. He's not a top 5 point guard ever. If he gets a ring, he might be, but he's like 5, 6, 7.
He's right there. Like he's not going to compete with, he
doesn't
Magic and Curry and Isaiah and
Big O.
Kuzi. And
I
who?
think he touches Kuzi. He doesn't touch Magic, Steph, Isaiah Thomas, Big O. And then you can talk Steve Nash, John Stockton, him.
He's in that group.
He's in that tier. I agree.
I don't know. It's going to be very interesting to see how this plays out.
I want him back.
Right? Booker, Bridges, Crowder, Ayton, like they're a deep team. The sum of the parts played really, really well together. Well coached. And obviously, like CP, like he's the straw that stirs the drink, right? Like he's the dude.
Depending on how you define MVP, Chris Paul's right up there, right? Guys like Chris
I
Paul.
like him, and you like him a ton.
Yeah. So Aless has loved Chris Paul forever. Like he has a Chris Paul Houston jersey.
Nice.
Which is just like a solid jersey for Aless there. But does not have a Crusoe jersey. That's his favorite player.
That's funny. Okay, Clippers Jazz. So good series. However,
good ball.
You take Kawhi off the court, and the Jazz are just going to steamroll him, right?
Look, it's PG man. I really like his game.
Yeah, but PG, he's played pretty well, but
This is
PG
your
does
time.
not have the ability to do what
I don't
AD
know.
did.
PG, this is your time. You know what people are saying.
He's going to have to get 40 and 15 and 7 dimes.
I need a huge game from PG to just shut everyone up like what KD did. And I don't like the Clippers. I want Utah to win, but I also want to see PG not be pandemic P anymore. I think like I've had enough of that. We can move that on to maybe Julius Randle can take up some mean playoff name because he can't perform in the playoffs. But I don't know, man. Like I want the Jazz to win. Kawhi getting hurt sucks for the Clippers, but I do
want
not
the Jazz
like the
to win just because you don't like the Clippers and the whole stack team
and D-Mitch
deal.
is fun to watch. Jingles, Joe Ingles is great.
Yeah,
right. You are Joe Ingles.
I'm Joe Ingles. Michael Conley,
Mike Conley
should come back at some point, right?
I don't. Yeah, I think he'll be back in the playoffs. I hope.
Like, are the Bogdanoviches and Bojan, like, are they just interchangeable? Like, I don't really understand.
I think so.
Okay.
I think they are.
They're all like solid role players.
Oh, I think there's only two. Right?
Take it. No, isn't there like a brother one who plays for like Sacramento or something?
No, one of them used to play for Sacramento, and then maybe they multiplied, right? Like Gremlins.
I could have been feed him after midnight, something like that. Get him wet.
But
Get him
when's
wet?
midnight?
Yeah.
That's the thing in
It
Gremlins.
depends. Yeah.
Right? In Gremlins, it just says don't feed them after midnight. What time zone we talking, man?
Exactly.
They never clarify. So just don't feed them ever.
Yes, huge plot hole in Gremlins.
Yeah.
Still, decent show.
Love Gremlins, exposed. Just exposed Gremlins here. Sorry, Gremlins. Sorry, man. What else you got? You done?
Yeah, these are really interesting playoffs. Like the injuries suck, but there's a lot of drama. There's a lot of intrigue.
I just don't want Nets. Like I really hope the Bucks can beat these punks.
ABB. Anybody but Brooklyn.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, like honestly, I'll take any team remaining except for Brooklyn.
Yeah, I don't love the Hawks, but if it's Hawks Nets, I'm going for the Hawks. Like it's a tough series, but I want the Hawks to win for sure. Do you want to do MLB now?
I think we got to do MLB. Yeah, so the foreign substance, it's a big deal. It's a very tough topic. Just a little bit of background. You know, I'm really old, so I remember back in the 60s when baseball pitchers were just dominating, right? Bob Gibson had an ERA of like 1.12, and they lowered them out, right? This is Mickey Lolich. No, Danny McClain won 31 games, which is unlikely to happen
let's
again.
go to present time.
Okay, so that's the last time hitters were really given a break. So since then,
Well, actually, I would go juice balls a few years back.
yeah, okay. Aside from juice balls, but what's happened in baseball is you've got pitchers that are just learning how to throw so much crap, spin rates, specialty relievers, like bullpen games where you're bringing like 5 or 6 arms out of the bullpen and they're all throwing 100 miles an hour.
Yeah.
The shift, which has made a huge difference.
Which I'm not anti-shift. I'm not. You got to figure out how to hit through shift. I stand by that.
I agree. Here's what I want. I want more balls in play. I want more singles. I want more doubles. I want more triples.
Not less strikeouts, less home runs.
Yes, I mean, I recognize you're going to have some home runs. If like I can't say, oh, I want more line drives. I want more balls in play, but less home runs. But I want the batting average not to be 237 or what.
So actually,
what is the batting average right now?
I don't have it off the top, but I've got some analytics here.
Okay, go ahead.
League's hitters on pace for the lowest batting average and the highest strikeout rate in history.
Lowest batting average?
Lowest batting average,
highest
strikeout rate.
Okay.
Spin rates, which is how the ball comes off a pitcher's hand, all-time high by a mile.
Can you explain how that works a little bit?
Just like analytic stuff, the way the amount of spin and trajectory, how a ball comes off your hand.
Do you want me to demonstrate for the YouTube viewers?
Sure.
Yeah. So you put your fingers here, and depending on how you throw the ball and the torque at which you throw it and the angle at which your hand turns when you're releasing the ball, increases the spin rate. Increases the spin rate, it's got more juice, it's got more action, makes it difficult to pick up from the hitter, and obviously more difficult to put the ball in play. I will not show a demonstration of me throwing the ball at the camera because that would be bad. But I for sure I could do it.
And I would not like that.
I can hit at least 44 miles an hour on my reconstructive shoulder. What do you think?
I'll take the under.
Oh, come on.
I'll take the under. Okay, so Commish, Rob Manfred, Commish of Baseball, acknowledge that it's been around forever.
Isn't he your buddy? Like you've talked to him a couple times.
Yes. He's saying it's worse than ever. Like it took him a while to figure this out.
He's saying the junk is worse than ever?
Yeah.
Okay.
now, so the MLB is now searching pitchers. Umps are searching pitchers, and if you're caught, I think you're ejected on the spot and you're suspended 10 games. Team members that are caught with any of this garbage, this sticky stuff, the foreign substance, they have the potential to be banned for life. So if I'm the athletic director and I'm, spider tack or any of that fake garbage, giving it to a guy and I'm caught with it, I might get banned for life. Whew. So Trevor Bauer is a moron. Punk.
Yeah, big talker.
Big talker. Really awesome, but he's a punk. He has been calling this out for like 5 years. He's been saying like, guys are using this. And they asked him about it recently, and he's pretty upset because they are enforcing it right now. Middle of the season, they're just like, all right, next week, we're enforcing it. So umpires have not...
So is this a reaction to people hitting 230?
Yeah. So...
Is that why Miguel is hitting like 209?
There might be a couple other reasons why Miguel's hitting 209.
Old, fat, doesn't try
doesn't
hard.
care, yeah. He's just getting his money. So Bauer's upset because they have a week to adjust.
Is that fat shaming?
Yes, it is. Okay. Cancelled.
Sorry, fat people.
Wow. Bad take.
What?
Bad take.
Yeah.
Cancel. Now, I understand what Bauer's mad about because they're given a week. And now guys are getting
spring training.
You gotta say, all right, end of the year, we'll do what we've been doing the past decade. Slightly policing it. They only call it out if the dude has like his entire arm is just covered with this garbage.
So do you think they're just gonna try and go hot and heavy for the first week just to try and chill it down a little bit, and then
to a certain extent, right? If they catch Garrett Cole with it, I don't know if they're gonna eject Garrett Cole. If they catch some reliever, yeah maybe. You know what I mean?
So Tyler Glasnow, the ace from Tampa, shut up, shut your mouth.
Yeah, so threw his arm out. I don't know if
you know, he threw his arm out. He's injured, and he said it's Major League Baseball's fault because he was using suntan lotion and rosin, and now he's not allowed to use it, so he had to like grip the ball harder or pitch harder or whatever he had to do to increase the spin rate, and he injured himself. Okay.
Don't cheat, and then you won't get injured. I agree the MLB shouldn't have done this the way they did it.
So here's the deal. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
I'm cool with that.
Right? Now, there are lines, right? So I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this junk here. What was the one pitcher from Major Leagues who just had so much crap all over himself?
Oh, the old dude.
The old dude. He was awesome. And I'm okay with that.
Sunscreen, rosin, mix that up. Cool with it.
Fine.
Spider tack imported from Venezuela.
Yeah,
not okay with.
Not good. Dude from California was a supplier.
Yeah, I'm not okay with that. But if you've got sunscreen and rosin, I'm fine with that. But
okay, where's the line? So
I'll tell you where the line is.
Yeah.
Players Association talks with the commish and his people, and they figure it out. Batters, pitchers meet in the middle because batters are totally understand, right? Like it's just an unwritten thing, and I think batters would be okay if they met in the middle, and pitchers would understand that they have to give up some really illegal stuff, but you have to meet in the middle for the players and the batters, and the commish is just gonna have to say, batters, pitchers, you guys agree? Sold. Done.
So who said if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying?
I don't know.
I think it was Joe Montana.
Okay.
Joe Montana, the quarterback.
Not the
linebacker, you idiot. Deflated balls. Brady.
Shout out Brady.
Is that crossing the line?
No.
Okay.
I think right, deflating balls is one thing. Right, like this much. Barely did it.
Yep.
But rubbing your arm in all this garbage and then screwing with spin rates?
Stealing signs. The way Houston did.
Totally. Okay, the way Houston did it, no. But the way some teams do it,
like you got a guy in second base and he pulls his ear when they think he's throwing
having
a one.
Things here that speak in Morse code to inform you that stuff, not okay with that. But I'm okay with moderate stuff.
Okay. I agree. Listen, you got to push the envelope with some things, 100%. Right? Like, by definition, when you did the hidden ball trick, is that crossing the line? No, it's within the rules. You got it done. Right? If you can do trick plays in football, like fumblerooski and fun things like that, that's just taking advantage of the rules. When the Patriots lined up with 4 offensive linemen, but then they had somebody who stood up on the line but was also a receiver. That confused people, crossed the line.
Jim Harbaugh has done some goofy formations to throw off defenses.
Yeah.
It's really the only good thing he's done.
Michigan football, bad. Bo Schembechler, like the doctor.
Yeah, we're not getting into
Diddle
that.
and the boys, bad.
Yeah, we're not getting into that.
Yeah, okay, we're not getting
So
into
just, what are the chances that baseball, because they are panicking. Execs, commish, panicking.
Yeah.
What are the chances that they juice the ball again? Home run rates go up. Extra
because of
base hits.
spin rates?
Because they're afraid about spin rates and batters are pissed. What if they juice the ball and then the ball just starts flying all over the place again? Like, I'm afraid that's going to happen.
So you're saying take away most of the junk and increase...
I don't want that to happen,
balls?
but I'm afraid...
No, I think they only do one of those.
I'm afraid because they're reacting so quickly now.
Yeah.
They're just doing whatever comes to their mind. And if that comes to their mind, they'll do it.
Yeah. There's a good Scherzer quote. It had something to do with resolving the issue by negotiating with the union. Listen to that Scherzer quote. You told me about it yesterday.
Max Scherzer's awesome.
Max Scherzer is awesome. But some of it is stupid. Like Casey Mize yesterday, he's been using a glove the whole year, and his glove is gray, right? Like it matches the uniform. It looks good. Halfway through yesterday's start, the ump said, "You can't use that glove." And Mize is like, "What's wrong? I've been using it all year." The ump's like, he's omnipotent, so he just says. So Mize then had to switch gloves with the reliever. I don't know who the reliever was.
I don't know either.
But then he freaking made that sweet play. It was a screamer up the middle, and Mize like did this and caught it.
And that goes... We'll wrap this up soon. But the umpires, these guys have not been trained on this.
Yep.
They're getting a couple days notice, and they're watching a couple YouTube videos or something, and then they're just told to go and do it. So umps are in a very,
This is going to be
very
very tough. Yep.
Yeah,
this is going to be tough.
It's bad on all parties.
I want more hits. I really do. I want the average over 250. I hope this doesn't mess up the game too much. I hope more that whatever the changes result, it benefits the Tigers. Because I don't really give a crap about all the rules if the Tigers win.
I'm okay with that. That's
Deal?
a good take.
Okay.
And maybe Scherzer can benefit a little. If he can be happy.
What about Shohei?
Shohei's awesome.
He can't cheat.
Make Shohei happy. Make
Yeah.
Shohei happy. That's your priority.
Tomorrow he's going against Tigers, right? Going against Matt Manning.
Is he pitching tomorrow?
Yep.
Sweet.
Awesome.
Okay.
Actually, I don't know. I'm assuming it's Detroit.
I don't know. I don't know where it is.
Do you want to go to the game?
Yeah. 99 COVID.
Go back! Up yours!
Do you do Gretzky now?
Yeah, Gretzky story.
Okay.
So, Wayne Gretzky. Awesome. My hero.
yeah. Shout out Wayne.
Shout out Wayne. You watching Wayne?
I think he is.
Janet watches for sure.
Yeah. So I have
She
no
was
notes.
a dish. Oh, man.
I have no notes in front of me right now. So I'm just going to talk off the top of my head here. So in grade 7, so I'm in grade 12 now. So in grade 7, Gordie Howe passed away, right? Hockey legend,
Mr. Hockey.
second best ever. So Gordie Howe passed away, and Nonno getting a lot of shout outs here. Okay. So Gordie Howe passed away, and they were holding like a funeral procession in a church in Detroit, not that far from us. Nonno, so my grandpa somehow found out about this, texted me from his iPad, said, "This is what's going on. Are you in?"
You didn't have a phone in grade 7.
iPod?
Oh, yeah,
iPod.
iPod. Yeah. As long as you got the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I have to get Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
And I'm in grade 7. This is, it might have been June of grade 7, if I remember correctly. I think it was like towards the end of the year, because it was a really hot day. So I'm like, yeah, let's do it. So I email my teacher, "Hey sir, I'm missing this day next week. This is what's going on."
Mr. McMahon?
Mr. Cowan.
Mr. Cowan, okay.
He's like, "Sweet. Okay, that's a good excuse." So we go across the border, and now they only had limited seating for fans, because this was not like a public event. Like, hey, fans, come and
They did the public event the day before.
They did a huge
Joe Louis or I
at
think,
the
right?
Joe, and then they had a couple pews in the back of the church open for fans. And I was not a very big fella at this time, but my Nonno was pretty tall. So we go. I'm wearing my Red Wings jersey, so we go.
Gordie Howe jersey.
No, it wasn't a Gordie Howe jersey. I don't think it was. I think it was blank.
Okay.
So we go to the church. We get there like an hour and a half early. Church is not in a great part of Detroit. We parked right next to a 7-Eleven, which was not a great 7-Eleven. The car was empty. I remember there was nothing in the car, so we were okay. We locked it, whatever. We go in, we get our seats, and we're like, wow, like we have won. Like if we are here for 20 minutes and they say, okay, you got to go, fine. We're sitting down. There's some fans close by, all pretty respectful. This is pre-COVID, right? So no mask, no social distancing, whatever. And we see at the front of the church the entire Howe family, lots of current Red Wings, lots of hockey legends, lots of Detroit people, and we see Gretzky. We see the Gretzky family. And whatever, so we're sitting, it starts, Gordy's son, he has a few sons, I'm forgetting the name of this one.
Marty.
Might have been Marty. Speaks for a very long time and is excellent.
He's a doctor, right?
He's a doctor, that's right. He's awesome. And after communion, we go and I had to go to the bathroom. So I go up, get the host, go to the bathroom. I'm at the urinal, and a dude comes next to me. And you don't check, right? Like, the joke is when you're at a urinal, you say, hey, nice watch, to the guy next to you, right? So I'm there, but this dude just had, like, a towering presence. I don't know how to describe it. So...
You were also, 4'10".
Yeah, I was not very big. So he towered over me. And when I kind of finish up, as I'm turning, I just do a quick look. I'm like, I think that's Wayne Gretzky. So I'm just kind of freaking out. Go to the sink, washing my hands, wash for about 3 minutes to wait for this dude to come next to me, and look up in the mirror. He's next to me, and it's Wayne Gretzky. So I look in the mirror and I just nod. I just do give him one of those, and he does the same. Drop my hands, go to Nonno.
It's a good story.
No. I think
peed next to Wayne Gretzky.
No, I think I just peed next to Wayne Gretzky. No. Yeah, no, I did. No. We look, we see Wayne. So we're kind of freaking out. Okay, we're like, dude, we have won. Nonno and I are happy. I peed next to Gretzky.
Show respect to
And I did not
Mr.
say, like,
Hockey.
hey, dude.
Yep. And show respect to the great one.
After you wash your
Hey,
hands.
nice penis.
Nice watch, Mr. Gretzky. I didn't ask for an autograph or picture, right? Like, we're in the bathroom. So we go. Things finish up. We get out to church. Just taking in the sights. Lots going on. And then as we're heading down to the car, keep in mind, super hot. It's for sure over 90 degrees. We're sweating. We see the back of a person, a guy in a suit, and literally about 24 cameras and mics just in this guy's face. So we see his back. So let's just head over that way. And we head over that way. And then pretty quickly we see ESPN, SportsCenter, TSN, all these cameras. And we kind of put it together like, okay, that's probably Gretzky. So Nonno, I think he probably called it out. He's like, hey, go wait behind him. So I'm like, okay. So I kind of stand there, and there's a bunch of these Detroit guys with all sorts of cards and posters and whatever. And Gretzky, he's speaking with the media for a really long time, right? He's a great guy. He spoke as well at the mass, and he was great. And then he says to the reporters, my wife's waiting, guys, I gotta go. After being there for a super long time. So he turns, I'm there, and I say, like, Mr. Gretzky, can I get a picture? And then he, like, stops, looks, and probably didn't recognize me. Like, hey, that was the sweet dude who peed next to me. Like, that probably didn't run through his head.
He's got a photograph memory. For sure he knew it was
Yeah, probably. So he says, like, sure. And then puts his arm around me. And now Nonno, I set up with the phone. Got to press this button. Just ran through it a lot. Because Nonno is...
not a big tech guy.
Getting better. Like, sending links of YouTube videos now and emails. But at the time, and the phone's small, right? So, okay, you got to press this button and point it. So Gretzky puts his arm around me, smiles, we find the camera. It's a great picture. We'll throw it up on Instagram. And then that was that. And then I just like, thank you. And then all these guys waiting for autographs. He's just like, I gotta go. My wife's waiting. I gotta go. Runs to his bus and leaves. So Nonno and I are like, did that just happen? Like, that was sweet. As we're walking to the car, this dude comes up to us in a suit with a notebook and a mic. Hey, can I interview for a minute? I'm grade 7. Sure. So I just start getting interviewed, and then he's asking me about that. And then after a minute, my Nonno just barges right in. Excuse me, like, who are you? Like, that's what he asked. And then he shows, like, his card or something. Oh, I work for NHL.com, just getting a story. Oh, okay. Continues to interview me. We finish. Thanks so much. Go to the car, drive home, stop for a corned beef sandwich, and then miss the entire day. I don't think I went back to school. I went home. So that was the day I met Gretzky. Great story. Great experience with Gretzky. We've chatted a few times since over Skype. Fortunately, COVID, we haven't been able to communicate.
No.
But that story is, shout out Nonno, like setting that up, taking the picture. Shout out Gretzky for being awesome. Shout out.
Shout out Isaac for not talking to Mr. Gretzky in the urinal.
I could have been that dude.
Yeah.
Hey, nice watch, Mr. Gretzky. Can I get an autograph? I didn't. So that's the Gretzky story.
Okay, well, good things happen to young Isaac Czudner, so I'm just going to finish the show off with just a bit of good news that I'm not sure if this is allowed to be made public yet, but...
Good thing we don't have that many people that tune in.
Yeah, oh, come on, we have lots and lots of people. Today, Isaac got named valedictorian for his graduating class, and our man Parker is salutatorian, so we know that Isaac and Parker are going to rip it up next week. Honor, respect, bit of humor. We'll figure out how to download the link to the speech and throw it on Instagram, or Isaac can do that, or Dave Broad, or somebody like that. But thank you for carrying on the Czudner tradition, because about 33 years ago, I was also the valedictorian.
And I've been reminded of that a few times.
Yeah, no pressure, but it'll be fun. So congratulations, Isaac. Super proud of you. Parker, you're the man. Bags by Bros?
Yeah, shout out Bags by Bros. And honestly, sneak peek next episode. Parker, who is the salutatorian, we're probably getting him on the show.
We got to get Parker on for sure.
And we're going to talk movies with Parker.
Parker's a movie man. He knows his stuff.
We'll be in touch with Parker because we have some serious work to do. And then also, this is serious work. So, do you have anything else to leak to the public that we shouldn't leak?
No more leaking. We already had enough leaking in the washroom and leaking the news about the salutatorian. Let's go watch some basketball.
Okay, say bye to Team Tal Nation.
Okay, Team Tal Nation says peace out.
Yeah, see you, Team Tal Nation.